Hello, my virtual friends. Welcome back to ELA. I hope you guys are ready to learn. I'm ready to teach you. So let's get into it. So I wanted to kind of just re-go over our different types of writing today and kind of touch base on your daily flip-its. So you guys were briefly told about the different types of writing. I know I listed them for you and kind of give you a little bit, but I wanted to kind of go over them a lot more today. So today, I'm going to share my screen with you and kind of just show you my PowerPoint that I have for my face-to-face kiddos and show you what they are seeing, because I really want to make sure that you guys are seeing the same thing that they do, so that we can stay consistent. That way, when you guys do come back to school safe and sound, or you continue to stay at home, you'll still be seeing the same thing that the kids at school are seeing, because you are still in school. I feel like I need to remind everybody in at least one of the videos, at least once or twice a week, that you are still in school. So with that being said, I'm going to share my screen and we're going to go over the different types of writing, and then we will go over your theme for your daily flip bits. Let's see. Okay. So here are the notes that I have for the different types of writing. So what we went over in class is we went over each one by one, and we thought of the examples for them. So the first one is narrative writing. Now, narrative writing is when someone is telling a story. It can be real or made up. So real, which would be nonfiction, and made up meaning fiction. So some of the examples that we talked about in class was the series of unfortunate events, which some of you might be reading with Miss Miller right now, or maybe not. But the series of unfortunate events is a narrative writing because there is a narrator telling the story. There is someone else telling the story. Now, it is a made-up story, so it would be fiction. However, it's still narrative writing. So another example would be our social studies weekly. So our social studies weekly is someone telling the story of history. And now this is nonfiction because it is real. So the series of unfortunate events is fiction because it's made up. And then the social studies weeklies is nonfiction because it's real. Why do I keep feeling like I messed that up? Because I guess fiction and fiction, it messes you up a little bit. So the series of unfortunate events is fiction because it's made up, but it's still narrative writing because it is told by a narrator. It's a story. And the social studies weekly is nonfiction, real, because it's real history, real events happening, but it's someone telling the story of what's happening. So our second one is informational writing. So informational writing is when someone is explaining or providing information about something. It is when they're describing how to do something. It's describing information about a specific topic. So the examples that we talked about for informational writing is a book about polar bears. This would be a nonfiction book. It's telling you about polar bears. It's telling you how their habits are. It's telling you what they eat, how they hunt, how they live, how they breathe, how they swim. It's telling you all these important facts about that. So that would be an informational writing. Another example would be, again, your social studies weekly, because your social studies weekly is telling you about specific events in history. It's giving you information and dates and just specifics on these events in history. So your social studies weekly is also an informational writing. Now, the third one is opinion writing. So opinion writing is when you are persuading the reader of your point of view, and when you're using evidence to back up your opinion. Now, when you are doing opinion writing, you have to back up your opinion. You can't just state your opinion and then move on. You have to write evidence and show evidence and prove what your opinion is and that it has something to back it up. You want to persuade and you want to convince them of your side. So an example that we thought of in class was like how when we do debates. So when we do debates and we make outlines for our debates, we are creating opinion writing because we are presenting our point of view with our opinion and we are finding evidence to back it up. And I believe another opinion writing that they did was explaining in an essay why they feel the way they feel about a certain topic. So those are just a quick little snippet of how those different types of writing work and how, excuse me, the examples are for them. So I want to also touch base on your daily flip it theme. So this week your daily flip it theme is character trait. So now character trait, if you refer back to week 1, a character is a person in a book, in a movie, in a comic strip, in your favorite TV show. A character is a character, okay? And so a character is a person. Now, every person has a trait. So a trait is something that you can tell about the person, okay? It is something that stands out about them. So let me give you an example. So let's see. So Wonder Woman would be a really good example. So Wonder Woman is a character in a movie. She's a character in comics. She's a character in TV shows. So one of her character traits, though, is being a hero and being strong and being trustworthy. So a character trait is something that describes the character. It's what stands out about the character. It's what you know the most about that character, okay? So like we said with Wonder Woman, she's strong, she's trustworthy, she is a hero, all that good stuff. So I want you guys to kind of think of your own examples of what a character trait is. I want you to think of your own examples for the different types of writing. So, oh my goodness, my lovies, I am just missing y'all. I am so ready for some of my friends to come back. I am so ready for you guys to just be safe and sound wherever you are. Keep being safe. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. I hope that I get to talk to you guys soon. If you have any questions, as always, please email me. With that being said, I will see you guys in the next video.